Jonesy and Amanda.
You're listening to the Jonesy and Amanda podcast.
Australian radio's Jonesy and Amanda.
Miss Keller.
Amanda. Hello, Wiggles.
Jonesy. Yeah, personal friend.
Bit of a tongue twist there.
The legendary pirate Jonesy.
He's a genius. That's what the J stands for.
And Amanda the actress.
You have no empathy for anyone but yourself, you giant tool.
Now's the time to hear good radio.
Brendan and Amanda, and you're on the same show.
We're mass communicating. Jonesy and Amanda are here.
It's showtime!
Well, hello, Amanda. How are you today?
Well, I'm tired today.
Why?
I felt like last night I felt like I had a newborn again. My dog, and I think it was probably my fault. I went to a cafe yesterday morning and I had a cup of tea and I had an egg on toast. All the details, Brendan. But I got a side order of bacon to give to the dog. And normally I'd give her a couple of pieces, but I gave her the whole lot. And I wondered all during the day what the ramifications of that would be. Well, they played out. It all ended up biting me on the bum because she sleeps on the floor in the bedroom. And I went to sleep about 10 o'clock. At about 11:30, I started to hear this kind of heavy breathing from the dog. And you'll never move faster than when you hear your dog making a noise like that because you think the carpet's in trouble here. I don't care about the dog, but the carpet's going to cop it. So anyway, she needed to go outside. She was all restless. Took her outside, came back in. And I tried on some of the loose dog biscuits. You know, it's like standing on Lego in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Anyway, came back inside. 2 hours later, her breathing was laboured. And I could hear her get all whiny. Took her out again. And then at 5 this morning, same again.
Well, don't feed the dog bacon.
Well, I've learnt my lesson now.
Well, the dog is elderly.
But that's the thing. I kind of feel that anything goes. It's like people who live to 108 and they smoke a packet of cigarettes. Are you going to stop them? Why would you stop them? Let them do it.
Yeah, but your dog you could get more life out of that dog.
Well,
more value.
More value out of the dog. She's been quite economical so far.
Yeah, you're feeding her bacon. What is it, Elvis Presley?
Well, she did have to go to the vet today for other reasons because now that she's older, she's a bit leaky of wee.
Okay.
That's what the dog said when she took me in.
They should do a 2-for-1 deal.
A 2-for-1, top and tail.
Well, we have an action-packed show today. Not only do we have Instagram make its return, but the Fast Five is here.
The Fast Five, would you like to play the Fast Five? I'll wake up by then, I promise.
Yeah, we'll put on some Joan Jett and you call us. 135522 on Gold.
Jam Nation.
Gold, it's Jonesy and Amanda's Jam Nation driving you home. We've had trouble in the studio. Gem Y Rye.
Yeah.
You look like you're in a bit of a flap there.
Have you pressed something?
No, I don't know. Faders are acting a little strange.
The faders, they're the little slidey things that control the volume of thing. Just do a demonstration to Amanda. You talk, Amanda, and Ryan will fade you up and down.
Sure, hello.
While you're talking.
And when you fade me down, I know that's what Jonesy does when the dog's
can we have
talking.
that? When the golden hands were out there and people are still talking.
My voice was faded way down. I was in the 5 dB club. You could so low you couldn't hear me.
Just test that fader again, Ryan, with Amanda. Just talk.
No, you talk, Brendan.
No, everything seems to be working very, very well. Very, very well. We've got top people. We've got Louis.
No, his name's Ben.
Ben, but he looks like your friend
my
Louis.
son's friend Louis, which is why you're calling him Louis.
Louis Ben.
Louis Ben.
LB, he's going to come in and fix it. But in the meantime, the show must go on. It's time.
How fast can this thing go?
Faster than the speed of light.
Jonesy and Amanda's
Fast Five.
5 questions. Can you go all the way and answer all 5 questions correctly? If you do that, Amanda will say...
I'll say the prize, a $250 Visa gift card.
Victoria is in Reservoir.
Hello, Victoria.
Hi, Amanda.
Hello. We could say we've got Reservoir on the phone who's in Victoria, but we'll get it the right way.
Are you Victoria in Reservoir, New South Wales, or Reservoir, Victoria?
Reservoir, Victoria.
Okay.
Well, let's see what we can do for you today. Here's question number 1. What's the name of the area at an airport made for takeoff and landing? If you're lucky, if you're not in the Middle East right now. The name of the area at an airport where the planes take off and land.
Departure.
No, the bit where the planes go. Oh, did I lead her astray? That's how the question's worded.
Yeah.
That's how the question is worded.
But Victoria's loss is Brett of East Bentley's gain.
Hi, Brett.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Amanda. Hi, Jonesy.
Hello, Brett.
So we're looking for the name of the area at an airport where the planes take off and land.
That would be the tarmac.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the runway.
Yeah,
the tarmac.
I think
the
it's
bit
runway,
outside.
yeah.
We've got
right.
runway here, but it's tarmac. There's a lot of stuff there.
Yeah.
Let's play Cover Me, Brett.
Cover me. Cover me. I got got you covered, boss.
Now, we're going to play a song here. Let's see if you know the song. It's been covered by a band called Children of Bodom.
Bodom?
I always think of Bodom when I think of Prue and Trude from Kath and Kim.
Would you like something in your bodum?
I'll pick yours.
A plunger in your bodum's always nice. This one comes with little matching cups, which are cute.
Nah. Children of Bodom are covering which song here, Brett?
Oh, baby, I seem like a crush, but it doesn't mean that I'm serious.
Brett, have you got any ideas?
Is that Crush?
No.
Well, there we have it.
Well, we're going to have to leave it there. Give us a call, please. What song is being covered there?
Give us a call. 135522 is our number. We'll get Louis Ben in to fix the studio while these young Irish minstrels play for us. It's Jonesy to
You sure you don't want to plunger in your bottom?
It's Jonesy to Man's Jam Nation on Gold.
Hear every second of Jonesy and Amanda on demand. Search for us now on the iHeart app.
Gold, it's Jonesy and Amanda's Jam Nation driving you home. We had some trouble in the studio, our first trouble, and our new incarnation as Drive Time Radio. Because we're doing a national show now, there's been some trouble with the desk, and we've just had Ben in. Ben looks remarkably like...
He looks like my son's friend Louis.
Yeah.
So you've been calling him Louis Ben, which is confusing for a lot of people.
Louis Ben's just been in talking to Ryan, and you guys were in a bit of a huddle there. What's happened?
Yeah, so we haven't quite fixed the issue yet because what was happening was certain sounds were going out even though the fader was pulled all the way down.
You're talking about my voice again?
Yes.
Yep. Can we just demonstrate with the fader? Just
yeah, okay.
So when I talk, it's...
Something like that?
Yeah.
Is that what you want me to do?
I'm just saying it just happens.
Oh,
like
doesn't it just?
that. Just,
Does this mean we need to go around state by state and just yell out our show?
No, we need to do like an on and off again, but because the show's already started.
We're going to shut down Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
You remember what happened then?
Did the dinosaurs go wild?
Have you seen the franchise?
I have. I don't remember them shutting it down.
Anyway, we're in limp mode.
Okay.
And we continue with the Fast Five.
How fast can this thing go?
Faster than the speed of light.
Jonesy and Amanda's.
We're still up to cover me.
Cover me. Cover me! Cover me! I got you covered, boss.
Hello, Rhiannon in Liverpool. How are you?
I am great. How are you?
Very well. This is the Children of Bodom, and they're covering which song? Have a listen.
Oh, baby, I seem like a crush, but it doesn't mean that I'm serious.
Any ideas there, Rhiannon?
That is the one and only Britney Spears. Oops, I did it again.
Yes, it is.
Leave Britney alone, indeed. Although I kind of like the thrash metal vibe. Actually, not thrash metal, apologies. Death metal. What is a single strand of spaghetti called, Rhiannon? Is it A, spaghetto, B, spaghettette, C, spaghettello? Or spaghetto?
No.
No, spaghettello.
No, spaghettelle.
Spaghettel.
Is it spaghetto, spaghettette, or spaghettelle?
I'm just going to do a wild guess and go 3.
No, it's not.
3C.
Weirdly, one of these is correct.
John's in Fairfield.
Hello, John.
Hey. Hello?
Hello, John. Hey, you know when you're cooking your spaghetti and you pull one strand out and have a bite, or you fling it at the wall, or whatever you want to do?
Does that work, the flinging it at the wall?
Apparently so. What is a single strand of spaghetti called? Is it spaghetto or spaghettette?
It's a ghetto.
Spaghetto.
You know what?
Remember, spaghetti-o. They were tins of spaghetti that had all circles in it, remember? Don't look at me like I'm from Jurassic Park.
With that reference, you might as well be. Did you throw that on your kitchen wall?
No, Mum would be furious.
J.R.R. Tolkien's The Hobbit was first published in what decade, John?
J.R. Sorry, what was that question?
Are you Googling this, John?
Tolkien's book, The Hobbit. The Hobbit was first published in what decade? Can you hear us, John?
Yes.
Yes, The Hobbit was first published in which decade?
Was it 1990?
No.
John.
No, John.
Sure the desk isn't just having a glitch, Ryan? Rachel has joined us in Hampton Park.
Hello, Rachel.
Hello, how are we?
Great.
It was earlier than the 90s. When was The Hobbit first published? What decade?
The Hobbit.
Has anyone heard of The Hobbit?
Narelle is in Kilsyth.
Have you heard of The Hobbit, Narelle?
Oh, I have, yes.
Do you know what decade it was first published? Older than you imagine.
Say the 1800s?
No, actually, I made you go way back. Sorry about that.
This is like that game Larry Emder used to do on The Price is Right, with the little mountaineer going up the thing. Margaret's in Malomba.
Hello, Margaret.
Good morning. Good afternoon. I'm sorry.
Fair enough. When was The Hobbit first published? What decade?
1930.
Do you know that, Margaret? David and Victoria Beckham have both posted birthday messages to which of their sons on their Instagram?
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
It is Brooklyn.
And isn't that a good thing?
Well, here's the thing. It's they're estranged from him, and he's asked them not to put him on their socials. He says, stop being performative. Stop using me. Stop talking outwardly about me. And so they've both done that. And so
is he not taking their calls though?
No, he's not. That's what estranged
Well, yeah, I know,
means.
but that's maybe they're the only way that they can.
Yeah, but he's
reach
asked.
him.
He said specifically, please don't do that.
Sure, Margaret. Away from the Beckham's domestic issues, you have won the Jam Pack, a $250 Visa gift card.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Well done, Margaret.
Carry on, Margaret.
Carry on about your business.
Coming
up, singing politicians. There's a phrase to strike fear into your heart, and I'll tell you why.
I can think of terrible ones. That's coming up on Gold.
Jam Nation.
Gold, it's Jonesy and Amanda's Jam Nation driving you home.
What do you know about singing politicians? It's not a genre that you know much about, is it?
Not like singing waiters.
No.
You know when you go want to do those corporate events and a guy comes up, excuse me, I'm the waiter and someone has left a handbag here. And
next minute he's singing an aria on stage. You go,
I've seen that. Well, I've seen that act many times. And
or maybe if the waiter's bad, you go, you tell me you're a singer.
Please tell me. But I must admit, when I see a politician come up with a boombox, entertainment or derision is going to ensue.
Well, let's go back and look at a couple of the ones that we've had. Do you remember Craig Emerson?
Yeah.
He wanted to defend the Labor government's carbon tax policy. Don't ask me the connection here. He was talking about the situation in Whyalla.
Oh, the power station.
The power station.
They were worried they were going to get brownouts.
Well, I felt like doing that when I heard this song. So here he is.
Wipe out there on my TV. No Whyalla wipe out there on my TV. No Whyalla wipe out there on my TV. Shocking me right out of my brain. Shocking me right out of my brain.
What's annoying is,
when I watched that, the way he just doggedly went along with it.
Well, the fact is, he had a ghetto blaster, so there's no excuse for being out of time apart from his nerves. That makes your sphincter so tight you could sharpen a pencil in it. But that's not all we've had. In 2011, Bob Catter was out pitching himself, pitching woo. He wanted his party to be seen as a fun party.
Yeah.
So at Brisbane's Parliament House, he decided he'd sing a jingle about himself.
I can assure you, Bob Catter Jr. will do the best for you. You can all be very sure. Bob will work an 8-day week.
This is before,
it doesn't even rhyme.
This is before the crocodile thing as well. And just levels, Bob, your volume levels. As we were just demonstrating before with Amanda's microphone, you got to have the right modulation.
Well, let me tell you what he said as to why he did that. He said, I believe we should be the fun party with all those other ones running around saying you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't boil the billy, you can't go fishing and camping. These are his words. They're the world of can'ts.
Well, true.
The two mainstream parties.
Bob,
that's what
Bob
he said.
Does speak,
he should have sung about that.
He speaks spades.
Then, do you remember on 60 Minutes, Scott Morrison, the then Prime Minister, sat down with Karl Stefanovic and his own family, and he did this.
Take me to the April sun in Cuba.
Oh, the kids had to sing along.
Scarily, though, ScoMo out of all of that is pretty good. He is a dab hand with the uke.
Remember when he phoned our radio show, he sang a song that he'd actually written for us.
Up, up, Amanda, the girl in the red, white and blue. Up, up, the Jonesy, the team of the Sharks fits you. Jonesy and Amanda forever. Go out and broadcast without fear. Now's the time to hear good radio because Jonesy and Amanda are here.
The scanning was pretty spot on. There's only one bit.
He'd finished his prime ministership at the time, hadn't he?
No, he was still Prime Minister then.
He was the sitting Prime Minister.
So anyway, you think, have we had enough?
That's when we had power.
Have we had enough? Well, yesterday in Parliament, the Shadow Treasurer, Tim Wilson, said, hold my beer.
Oh, we've got another one.
We've got another one, and I'll play it for you next.
That's coming up on Gold.
Jam
Nation.
Jonesy and Amanda's Jam Nation across Australia driving you home.
I'm surprised a politician hasn't used that song to talk about alcohol excise.
What, make it worse?
You don't like that song, I know it. You're not a red wine drinker either.
I'm not a reggae guy. I'm not a UB40 guy. I know people like them. But
I'm not the kind of guy who likes listening to politicians sing. We've just been talking about that. We've had an unusual array of them. We've had Craig Emerson. Let's recap.
No why I'll wipe out there on my TV. No why I'll wipe out.
We had Bob
there
Catter.
on my TV.
I can assure you, Bob Catter Jr. will do the best for you.
We've had Prime Minister Scott Morrison.
Take me to the April
Times 2.
Now's the time to hear good radio because Jonesy and Amanda are here.
do yourself a favour.
Well, Shadow Treasurer Tim Wilson said, hold my beer. Yesterday in Question Time, he performed a stunning rendition of a very famous song. So Labor has been accused of driving up inflation through excessive spending by the Shadow Treasurer Tim Wilson. And rather than just mentioning it, and maybe fair enough, as if we were going to be talking about that today, instead he decided to sing his thoughts. So this is what happened yesterday in the House of Reps.
There's a Billy Joel song that sounds kind of relevant. Do, 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 do. The Treasurer did start the inflation fire. The inflation's burning while the Treasurer's squirming. The Treasurer did start the inflation fire. Yes, he poured petrol on it and he cashed organised crime to fuel it.
Even people sitting behind him in his own party are agog.
Did he practice?
I bet he practiced all
Billy
night.
Joel
His wife would have said, hey, you sound great. Do it, do it.
Billy Joel, by his own admission, hates that song.
Well, Billy Joel won't be suing because it doesn't sound anything like it. What did make me laugh?
These are the people that are running our country.
Well, we're playing him on the radio. His ideas have come across and now we're going, wow, Tim Wilson. Anthony Albanese had this to say.
2 days without asking a single question on the economy or cost of living. We've had the clown who's the Shadow Treasurer singing at the dispatch box, which is a human rights issue for all those who had to listen to it.
Order.
Should it be if you see a politician come out with a boombox?
Yeah. Or they start to hit the desk with 2 pens. Stop it. Just stop it.
Although it does give us grist for the mill. Coming up, Married at First Sight. Did you watch it last night?
Let me have a look. No. And we're also going to be talking about things you ate as a kid when there were no snacks. Because we these days cupboards are filled with snacks.
I know.
What was your no snack?
I like the idea of that. That's all coming up on Gold.
You're listening to the Jonesy and Amanda podcast.
Right now, by the miracle of recording,
Jonesy and Amanda.
We'll do it live!
Jonesy and Amanda, those are 2 great names.
Such a scam.
I'm not a scab.
Sense the chemistry between them, but how much of that is real?
Mind your own business and shut your pie hole.
I wish you well with your show.
And now I have an earworm. Thank you for that.
Well, don't blame me. Blame the Shadow Treasurer, Tim Wilson. The response has been quite extraordinary. Lots of people, or many emails saying, can we hear it again? Most of them are from a man called T. Wilson. This was in Question Time yesterday. In case you've just joined us, Shadow Treasurer Tim Wilson wanted to draw attention to the fact that the government is driving up inflation through excessive spending. Why wouldn't he use those words? Instead, he's used these words.
Do, 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 do. The Treasurer did start the inflation fire. The inflation's burning while the Treasurer's squirming.
As Anthony Albanese said, this is a human rights issue for all those who had to listen to it.
Away from that Married at First Sight.
Was it more tolerable or less tolerable than that?
You know what? Married at First Sight is more tolerable than that. And you know what? I think I'd like to see this in real life, like an online I guess, like a video ref in all your life, in your domestic life. And this was proved last night on Married at First Sight.
Okay.
That's coming up on Gold.
Jam Nation.
Gold, it's Jonesy and Amanda's Jam Nation. I was watching Married at First Sight last night. This is the tricky time for the show.
Are the couples breaking up?
This is where I lose interest.
Oh, I see, because they're not breaking up?
It just gets samey.
The
dribbly bit. And then they bring in the new couples. We've got Joel and Juliet. Joel used to be, by his own admission, a fat Uber driver. And now he's not fat anymore. He's a model.
Really?
Yeah, well, I don't know what sort of
a Model T Ford?
I don't know. I'm thinking of some sort of catalogue model. I haven't seen him.
Hand model?
Yeah, he's not standing in front of Gucci or anything like that. Fancies himself as a funny guy, as a comedian.
One thing about me is that I have an insatiable appetite, not just for food, but for life, for love, and of course, for my wife, yes.
Oh.
If I know anything about women, they love Borat impersonations.
Can I ask, is he the one who has highly sculpted facial hair?
Yes.
Like the beard is sculpted on the cheeks. If he didn't shave it or have it sculpted like that, how high would it grow? Right up to the eyeballs? Because it's very thick growth right up alongside the nostrils.
He needs like a plimsoll line on a ship.
Well, that's what we're seeing. We're seeing a very clear plimsoll line. Yeah. He's like a Ken doll the hair's been drawn on.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, sorry, go on.
Joel and Juliet, they're not getting on. There's trouble.
About the hair.
I don't know if it's about the hair. I think it's possibly Joel's personality and the aforementioned Borat impersonation.
And she doesn't like him.
And there was also, he posted online, he's a drummer. I have no trouble with drummers. I love drummers. I was a drummer myself.
Sure.
But he's playing his drum kit with two... There's no finer way to...
People?
No, two dildos.
As drumsticks?
No, and that's not just the guitarist and the bass player. Yes, as drumsticks. And one thing I know about women, they don't like Borat impersonations. They don't like stuff like that.
Drummers?
No, drummers that do that. And there's nothing funny about it whatsoever.
It's awful.
It's the biggest ick in the world. And I think she's seen that and she thinks, well, this is dreadful. I'm starting to feel sorry for Joel because he was trying to articulate, because this experiment, as they like to call it, is about getting couples together. These people presumably have been looking for love, not just Instagram fame. And they had this massive blue the other night.
Why did you come here?
For love and for something real. I'm not getting either of that from you.
You're getting all
I'm
of
getting
that
a
from me.
performance.
No, you're not.
I'm getting a performance.
You know,
okay.
You don't understand me.
I'm going to give you...
You don't see the star in me. You don't see the light in me.
See the star in you.
Yeah,
Literally, because it's a performance.
It's a metaphor.
Because it's a performance.
You know what a metaphor is?
Done right now. I'm done.
Whose side are you on?
Well, I'm sort of Team Joel on this because she doesn't understand a metaphor, because at last night's dinner party, she changed the narrative as what he said to her completely.
And then he kind of cracked and looked at me, like deadpanned me in the eyes and said, well, I'm the star. And I, at that point, was like...
She's totally twisted my words and used it against me and made it out like I am sort of this egotistical guy who's like claiming the limelight and saying I'm the star of the show.
Which he didn't say. That's where the video ref in your life would be great.
And, you know, he's saying she twisted my words and used them against me. That's the producer's job.
Oh, of course. But he can go back to his drums.
Always go back to his drums.
As the DD.
The DD?
Dildo drummer.
Of course, sorry.
You know, you make
that's his new LinkedIn profile.
You make your deal with the devil. That's what you're going to become.
Let's see him being a model for that. Well, coming up next, I saw an Australian comedian talk about the kind of snacks you had as a kid when your parents had no snacks. We'll do that next.
On Gold.
Jonesy and Amanda. Listen to the podcast whenever you want with the free iHeart app.
Gold, it's Jonesy and Amanda driving you home for Jam Nation.
There's an Australian comedian called Billy Stiles, and he's very Australian, and he talks about Australian upbringing. And one of the things he was talking about was snacks. Now, I don't want to be one of those business when we grew up, but this is kind of what he talks about. These days you open a cupboard and every family seems to have a snack cupboard. Your child cannot go without food for 1 second. If you leave the house, you have to have a whole bag of snacks. You have to have drinks. You have to have water. You have to have all of it. We grew up without any of that. Mum would say, there's an apple, or we have food at home. The worst words you could possibly hear.
We've got food at home.
So Anyway, this is what he has said about what he would eat as a child.
Top 3 things I used to eat out of the cupboard when I was a kid, when there wasn't any real proper like lollies or snacks around. Number 1, saladas. Just like eat saladas by himself, lick the salt off them. Number 2, toast. Vegemite toast without butter, just Vegemite. And number 1 thing I would eat if I didn't have proper lollies or snacks, just vitamin C tablets.
It reminded me that my mother was obsessed with laxatives, but they were little chocolate squares, and I was excited. These days, everyone's cupboards are just filled with chocolate.
Filled with snacks.
They're not then.
And Tupperware, what is everyone's Stepford wives these days? I went around to a mate's place. He's got little kids, between 8 and 14, and they've got this Tupperware, Nutri-Grain in snacks, nuts, Nutri-Grain in the thing and the nuts. And
I remember going to the pantry. I was so starving for a sweet treat and just eating a spoonful of jam. Once I ate what I thought looked like a delicious little lolly. It was an Oxo cube. I've never recovered. I can still picture myself running down the street trying to spit it out.
It would have looked like you were chewing tobacco.
That's right.
My go-to snack, though, you come home, you get, and we never had anything in our house to eat. I'd get 1 slice of white bread and just American mustard.
And that was it. I'm having a tomato sauce sandwich. You'd fold it in half.
Because
we have food at home.
We'd have no bread, so there'd be about 4 slices left, and you knew you'd be in the doghouse if you ate any of those.
Yeah. That's why we ate space food sticks.
Space food sticks?
I remember we had some in the cupboard. I bought it at school, I think, because that was the most delicious snack you could imagine.
You know, I just had a flashback. Speaking about your stock cube, I'd just get a stock cube and just put it in a cup of hot water. Soup.
Luxury. Soup. We should open a restaurant of our childhood snacks. Well, this is what the tribal drum is beating for. We're going to call this non-snack snacks. What you ate when there were no snacks.
Number 1, just vitamin C tablets.
What have you got for us?
He never would have got scurvy.
No, it's true.
Give us a call, 135522 on Gold.
Jam Nation.
Gold, it's Jonesy and Amanda driving you home for Jam Nation. Thanks to Billy Stiles, a stand-up comedian, very funny guy. His top 3 non-snack snacks.
Because we grew up in an era where you didn't have cupboards just filled with snacks. You had to make do with weird stuff.
Yep. Coming in at number 3, salada.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you about salada. You can have a salada in the morning, you can have a salada in the evening. You can have a salada at supper time. When's the time that you can't have a salada?
Well, he said he'd just lick the salt off it.
And not eat the biscuit, put them back in the pan.
For his brother.
Number 2, toast with Vegemite, no butter.
But number 1...
Number 1, just vitamin C tablets.
You know, no rickets. No bow legs, Billy.
Yeah, the first fleet dreamt of it.
You had...
Well, I once ate a stock cube because I thought it was a lolly. But when I was given like either a worming tablet or you'd get those squares of chocolate laxative, I was excited because it was chocolate.
What was the outcome there?
The usual.
I'd like to add another one to the list. Frozen fish finger, straight out of the freezer.
You would bite the thing in half.
Yeah, you get it frozen and you pick off, you eat around the edges and take the top off and then you eat the fish bit, frozen.
Yeah, no such thing as a microwave in your house.
No, we didn't have a microwave.
You had to breathe on it to heat it up.
Because then your mum would know you were doing something.
Yeah.
Who's using that microwave?
Have an apple.
Saskia has joined us from Rowville.
Hello, Saskia.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Hello. So in your household, what was the non-snack snack?
So when it got really dire, the cooking chocolate.
The cooking chocolate. What does it actually taste like as opposed to like your creamy dairy milk stuff?
Well, see, back in those days, it wasn't the good Nestle or the Cadbury cooking chocolate. It was that compound cooking chocolate.
Yes, compound chocolate.
Yeah.
Yes, it leaves a film on the top of your mouth.
Yeah.
And a slight laxative effect, if I remember right.
Well, or if you remember correctly. But also it didn't taste very nice, did it? But it had chocolate in the name, and that's close enough.
That'll do us.
Thanks, Saskia.
Charlene has joined us.
Hello, Charlene. What was yours?
Yes, ours was a cup of frozen peas for lollies.
Yeah. I still like a frozen pea.
So do I.
Yeah, you guys can get together.
I know, secret snacks.
Jen has joined us.
What was your non-snack snack, Jen?
Dried spaghetti straight out of the pasta.
Oh, no.
And I can remember biting into it and like shattering and almost splintering your gums.
Yes, because it gets wedged right up in there.
Yeah, I can see why you'd try it, though. They were desperate times.
Michelle has joined us.
What was yours, Michelle?
Oh, mine was the jelly crystals on white bread with heaps of butter.
Oh.
Oh, yum. And can I say, you two are my sweet treat in the afternoons now. I love the afternoons with you.
Michelle, aren't you lovely?
You can come anytime.
Absolutely.
I like this.
Jelly crystals.
Like, I like the compliment that Michelle's giving us,
but
but
also
what we're talking about.
They're slightly crunchy, I'd have imagined.
135522. We'd like to hear from you. Why don't you give us a call on Gold?
Jam Nation.
Gold, it's Jonesy and Amanda's Jam Nation driving you home. Billy Stiles, a very funny man, and he's come up with the top non-snack snacks from his era.
Yeah, he growing up in an Australian household where we didn't have access to a million lollies and chocks and all the rest of it, and biscuits any minute.
I'll complete this saying, what have we got to eat, Mum?
Have an apple.
Or food.
We've got food. Don't eat that. We've got food at home. It's nearly dinner time.
Billy's come in at number 3, salada. What a great treat.
He said he'd start off by just licking off the salt.
He didn't establish whether he continues with the salada, but I'm presuming he does.
Oh, yeah, I think he would.
Number 2, toast with Vegemite, no butter.
But this was his top tip for a non-snack snack.
Number 1, just vitamin C tablets.
That's how desperate we were.
And this is what the Tribal Drummer's beating for, non-snack snacks. We're joined by Janelle. Hello, Janelle.
Hi, how are you?
Very well. What was your snack?
Icing sugar. Icing. I would make icing like you put on the cupcake.
Oh, yeah, and just eat the icing.
That would be my treat. Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
So you'd get the icing sugar, you'd make the icing and you'd eat it.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, don't talk to me like I'm a nut. Yeah, right.
Well, how sweet would that be?
But you've already
sweet.
Could you put it on something like some bread, or then you
or
if you
a
had
cake, for example?
A cake?
Why? When you've got a spoon.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Janelle.
There is no judgment here, by the way. Michelle has joined us.
Hello, Michelle. What was your snack?
Hi, Amanda. Our snack was, without a doubt, a can of condensed milk.
Oh, was there anything better than condensed milk? We used to have it at home in a tube, and I'd just suck on that.
Oh, well, we weren't that upmarket to have the tubes. We had to go in with the teaspoon in the can of condensed milk.
And you just eat it straight out of the tin?
Straight out of the tin with my elder sister and my younger brother, and when we got down to the bottom of the tin, there was always a fight of who was going to get it.
And would they use what do you use condensed milk for?
What is it used for?
Well, it's used for cheesecakes, or it's used to put in
Yep.
coffee, or... I mean, you can boil it and make beautiful caramel slice now.
Caramel slice,
And Michelle, what would happen when the condensed milk was all gone?
And Mum found out.
And Mum found out, we would run. No, we'd all stick up. No, you must have forgot to buy it, Mum.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Clearly you've got dementia
The
and you're
worst
getting
thing
old.
is if you opened the can and then put your mouth to it and you'd
don't.
cut the side of your lips open.
What are you doing?
I know, it was hazardous.
Thanks, Michelle. Glenn has joined us.
Hello, Glenn. What was your non-snack snack?
Well, it was an iceberg lettuce leaf cup, and I'd fill it with a couple of teaspoons of sugar.
It's great.
And then wrap it up like a sanctuary bowl?
Exactly what we'd do, but we'd never heard of sanctuary bowl.
No, of course not. No, Glenn,
Those
no, I
days,
understand
what the hell is that? Bloody
No.
foreign muck. I'm not eating that.
That is brilliant. Thank you.
Gerard has joined us
Let's
as well.
wrap up with Gerard. What was it for you, Gerard?
Howdy, Jonesy and Amanda.
Hello.
Back in the day, when the finest steel came out of the hottest furnace, we were brought up on Sav soup.
What's Sav soup?
After all the frankfurters or hot dogs were gone, the red water was left, and that's what happened.
No.
What, the hot dog water?
Yeah, the hot dog water, man.
And did you like it?
Well, it's through the day.
Right. So would you have anything with it?
No, it's a soup.
Yeah, I know, but would you have like bread?
I'll maybe crunch up a couple of biscuits or something.
Yeah. I've lost the will to live. Thank you. Do you still have it now?
I mix in a few other herbs and spices now, but
okay.
What about
What a gourmet.
What about hot dogs? They're really good. Do you find outside the footy when you see the hot dog guy, Gerard? Have you ever
Just go and put a straw into the
tempted?
liquids?
Oh, the waft always brings back memories.
Oh,
It's
the
just-
waft.
Sure it does.
Yeah.
Waft is the word. It's not aroma, it's waft.
I wonder what the hot dog guy would say if you just said, look, mate.
Just a cup of your finest.
Have you got a... Because he'd be wanting to get rid of that. That's a tasty, cheap snack.
Thank you for your call.
Because he lives. Thank you indeed.
Well, coming up, Anita and I saw Wuthering Heights, and
This is your friend, forensic psychologist Anita McGregor.
Yes, and this is where it's interesting to talk to a psychologist about how realistic an obsessive relationship is and whether it's dangerous to be seeing stuff like that.
Okay. And Instagram makes its return on Gold.
Jonesy and Amanda.
You're listening to the Jonesy and Amanda podcast.
We had so many requests for them to do it again.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Man, that hate that cracks me up.
Maybe you should lay off the moonshine.
Jonesy's always knocking Amanda.
It's so easy.
Amanda always knocking Jonesy.
Well, we've had a bit of a crisis this day in the studio. Firstly, the desk wasn't working too well, but thanks to the top people that works here, Ryan.
Yeah.
No, not you.
Oh.
I'm talking to Ben. He came and fixed that, and now you've just doused yourself in.
Well, I'm wearing white pants and I've just spilled hot chocolate all over them. And I've been using Mr. ChatGPT to see what I should do.
Mm-hmm.
And it said here, because it said, well, instantly do this, take them off. And I can't take my DAX off. So I've said, I'm at work. And it said, well, if you can access soap, if you're near a sink with hand soap, I'm now seeing that it says put a tiny drop of soap on the stain. I just rubbed it into my hands and then smeared it all on. And then I was supposed to rinse that off with cold water. I'm sitting here with soap all over them.
Do you want to break out some spare pants for you?
Well, like at kindy. Take my pants home in a bag.
No, I've got some motorcycle wet weather gear.
No, I'll be all
But
right.
it's a big onesie,
No,
so you
I'll
don't
be
have to
okay.
put that whole thing.
I'll be okay. I'll be okay, but
Sure.
thank you.
Because
lucky I'm going straight home.
Once you get above a certain age and you've got stains on your pants, it's just never good.
Well, I don't think at any age it's good.
No, but sometimes, you know.
Well, it's not high up. It's from sort of mid-thigh down.
Okay, but still, you know what I'm saying? You're a person of
If
note.
I could do what you're assuming I've done, that...
No, I'm not assuming anything.
Well, if it was a terrible toilet situation, I should be a contortionist.
I'm just saying you're a person of note. If you go out into the mean streets of the town, people are going to say, well, what's happened here?
Yeah, what's she done to herself?
You know, what's she...
First there was egg on the brunch coat and now this.
And other songs by John Mellencamp. Coming up, Double A Chattery drops today. That's what I like about Thursday. It's your podcast that you do with your friend, forensic psychologist Anita
We're
McGregor.
talking about the film Wuthering Heights and the obsessive relationship in it.
Also, Instagram makes its return.
And now I'm off to rinse my dax.
Okay. Well, I'll put this Michael Jackson song on.
Do it.
And you can go and beat your pants. On Gold.
Jam
Nation.
Gold, it's Jonesy and Amanda's Jam Nation driving you home. Everything okay in the pants department?
I can't tell. I've sort of run some tap water over them and they're stuck to my legs. It feels very uncomfortable, like I'm underwater, like I'm a mermaid.
Break out the station pants.
Well, that we haven't, like a kindy. No, I'll be okay.
I've
If
got
you've
some-
just joined us, I've spilled hot chocolate all over the only white pair of trousers I
It was
own.
going to happen.
Anyway.
That's the last time I offer you nuts in the studio.
That's what happened. I was trying to grab them and my hand knocked over the cup.
Yeah, and anyway, we'll get through it. Thursday's a great day because Double A Chattery drops. This is the podcast you do with your forensic psychologist friend, Anita McGregor. I like to think she's my friend as well.
Of course she is.
Whenever we're at a party, I always get her in the corner and just get her to talk about some of the cases she can't
and
talk
all
about.
she does is the minute you turn your back, she runs a finger in a circle around your
I say,
ear.
tell me about that nut.
Well, we went to see Wuthering Heights, and you and I spoke about this last week, I think. And the nature of the relationship, most of us haven't read the Emily Bronte book. And so a lot of people are shocked at the movie at the dark, obsessive nature of it, because her sister, Charlotte Bronte, wrote Jane Eyre and Mr. Darcy, all those sort of characters.
The romantic stuff.
The romantic stuff where there's someone cold and distant, but they're only so distant because they love you so much and end up having a heart of gold. Heathcliff is not that. So in the story of Heathcliff and Cathy, they have this obsessive, needy, cruel yearning for each other. And there is a lot of cruelty in it and no redeeming features. Even the trailer is sexily dark.
I have not broken your heart. You have broken it.
And in breaking it, you've broken mine. So kiss me again. And let us both be damned.
And let us both be damned. It's a very attractive kind of prospect to have someone want you so much that they're obsessive about you. And that's what the topic of our conversation is really on the podcast.
But isn't that like stalker territory?
Well, this is the thing.
This is why people get AVOs?
This is how it goes, is that there's something attractive about wanting someone to care about you that much. But in reality, that's not sustainable and it's not healthy. And what is the danger of looking at that and thinking that that's a good relationship to have or that you like that? The idea of lust, which isn't love, it's a very separate thing. And the idea of wanting to peel each other's skin off, which you do in the beginning of a relationship. But as Anita said, as a psychologist, you have to find your peace in that. You almost have to find who you are again and then renegotiate coming back together to say, who are we? Whereas Heathcliff and Kathy, it's so visceral. And there's scenes with cracked eggs that they're running their fingers through and it's ugly and it's hard and it's hot. And it's not what a real sustainable relationship can be. And to want that is a dangerous thing. That was sort of the nature of our chat. And also the nature of the bad boy. Do we still want the bad boy?
My question is that if you see an attractive man, is it, does your attraction to them grow when they start talking and they're mean and kind of cruel and maybe unavailable and they, is that sexy? Or if you see a really attractive guy and he talks to you and he's kind and he's compassionate and he's interested in you.
It's been the trope for such a long time that men say good guys finish last. Is there something in that? Is there something that women kind of crave the bad boy?
But you don't know what you want. You want the holding out for the hero. He's got to be strong. He's got to be fresh from the fight, all that junk. Yeah. And then you want him to be into Kenny G.
I know. As a mother of two boys in their early 20s, I know exactly how hard that messaging is. And this is where the kids are getting lost
these days because they don't know what their masculinity and then the rise of the Andrew Tates, the Joe Rogans and all that
who say, be
man up and be a man.
Up. Yeah.
And this is something that gets said constantly in Married at First Sight, but I often find the girls that go for the bad guy always regret it.
Well, I'm intrigued to know, and we might talk about this in the pub test, about the allure of the bad guy, the bad boy. And not like, can you sustain a relationship with the bad boy? Have you chosen the bad boy and it's worked, or has it ended disastrously? Like it. We'll put that to the pub test.
Does the bad boy pass the pub test? 135522 is our number. We'll have that for you on Gold.
Jam Nation.
Gold, it's Jonesy Demanda's Jam Nation driving you home when there are big issues to discuss on a Friday, Junior. That's what we call Thursday. We get down to the Jonesy Demander Arms 4.
The pub test.
Pub test.
Does not pass the pub test. Pub test.
Pub test.
Does it pass the pub test? Pub test.
Yeah, the pub test.
Doesn't pass the sniff test. Stop it. It's not helpful.
Does the bad boy pass the pub test?
Yeah, this is what Anita and I are discussing on Double A Chattery this week in light of Wuthering Heights. And, I think about the fairy porn, the romantasy that I'm a new convert to, Fourth Wing, Court of Thorns and Roses, those kinds of books. What's most attractive is when the man or the bat or whatever he is unavailable and he's dark and brooding and you think he hates you, you think maybe he doesn't, I don't know. And then when they get together and have hot relations, that's where then that's great. But you don't want to follow the story when they're dating and just eating a cup of soup for dinner.
And he's driving around in a Kia Carnival.
No, that's right.
With a strange offspring in the back.
So that's why the darkness is attractive. I know that's not the case in real life, but I wonder if a lot of people pursue that in real life because it's dangerous. And also it makes you feel. That's what bad boys do. They make you feel things. And people think I need to feel things, but that's dangerous to feel. You have to be that stimulated every minute in your relationship.
Yeah. I think of the teachings. I look to the teachings for the bad boy no further than Rose Tattoo.
Oh.
Angry Anderson, good friend of the show. But I'll sum this up in this for musically. So, Bad Boy for Love, Rose Tattoo. And then in another incarnation, Suddenly by Ango.
Cold Spoon, you're thinking?
Well, Angry is a good friend of mine, but I'm telling you right now, you've listened to Bad Boy for Love. I'm loving Bad Boy for Love.
Someone can be both, but these...
Can you? That's the thing. You can't be both.
Well, and I'd like to know what you think. Dating the bad boy, has it worked out for you? Was it disastrous? Dating the bad boy, does it pass the pub test?
135522 is our number. Your calls are coming up on Gold.
You can see a whole lot more of Jonesy and Amanda on our socials. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook.
Gold, it's Jonesy and Amanda driving you home for Jam Nation.
Fast money. Extra cash. I need money. Jonesy and Amanda's.
Yip, yeah, 10 questions, 60 seconds on the clock. You can pass if you don't know an answer. We'll come back to that question if time permits. You get all the questions right, $1,000.
You can make it $2,000 by answering a bonus question, but it is double or nothing.
Jamie is on the Central Coast. Hello, Jamie.
I'm very well, thank you. I'm so happy that I got through.
Well, we're thrilled you got through as well.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get
you got to rush
money.
home. You got to rush home and get your pants in a bucket of soaker.
I know, that's exactly right.
For people who've just joined us, Amanda spilt chocolate.
Hot chocolate
all over her
my
dax.
white pants.
And I offered the spare station pants with the logo on them.
Well, I did Google as to what I could do, or asked ChatGPT what I could do before I got home. So they're all wet. So it's not very comfortable sitting here. It's like I'm wearing some kind of wet tea towel.
I've got some motorcycle wet weather gear.
No, I've got pilchards. I'm going to be okay.
Okay.
Well, Jamie, thank you. Let's see what we can do for you. 10 questions, 60 seconds. If you're not sure, do say pass, okay?
Sure.
Jamie, good luck, because here we go. Here's question number 1. What body part do you use to see?
Eyes.
Question 2. Finish this. Miss Polly had a dolly that was...
Sick.
Question 3. How many rings are there on the Olympic flag?
3 or 6.
Oh, it's 5.
Oh.
Shame.
Well, that's embarrassing.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
it's not. You can still get there from here.
You had me at 666. Jamie,
I think that's what confused me.
have you got a bad boy in your life?
You know what? I was actually going to call for that, but I thought I'd stick around for the Instagram.
Okay.
I married a bad boy. He was horrendous when I first met him.
Yeah.
And he's come good, 12 years clean, doing amazing. Doesn't even smoke a cigarette, so. But I think, that's best case scenario. I got very lucky.
You're one of the lucky ones.
You're a living example, Jamie. This is great.
You turned the bad boy around.
The pub test is coming up. The bad boy, does it pass the pub test? Jamie, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much. Have a great
Jamie.
day.
Bye.
Take it easy. We'll have that for you next on Gold.
Jam Nation.
Gold, it's Jonesy and Amanda's Jam Nation. That certainly brings the vibe on a Thursday afternoon. You know what else brings the vibe on a Thursday afternoon?
Tell me.
Where you and I, we're just sitting here going, let's get out of this, the grind. Let's go down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms for...
The pub test.
Pub test.
Does not pass the pub test. Pub test.
Pub test.
Does it pass the pub test? Pub test.
Yeah, the pub test.
Doesn't pass the sniff test. Stop it. It's not helpful.
The podcast I do with my friend Anita McGregor, who's a forensic psychologist, is called AA Chattery.
And you get
today.
that where you get all your...
Wherever you get your podcasts, or at AAChattery.com.
It's pretty specific.
Very specific. We're talking about Wuthering Heights and the nature of obsessive love and the bad boy. Is it dangerous to lust after the bad boy, to pursue the bad boy? Is it a healthy thing to do? So that's what we're asking today. Dating the bad boy.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking about this, and I'm just using the teachings of Rose Tattoo and Angry Anderson. So you want this.
Do I?
But then you want this.
Do I?
So Ango, who's a big fan of the show, you get that all together in a nice little package.
But is that what...
But which Ango do you want?
Can the bad boy be both? And can you sustain a relationship with the bad boy? So the pub test. Dating the bad boy, does it pass the pub test?
The thing is, women love a bad boy because they provide excitement. I coined the phrase the Eve syndrome. Most women have got the Eve syndrome. It all goes back to the garden.
Well, the thing with bad guys is they're bad. As you get into a relationship with them, they're bad and it's all attractive and it's all good. And then as soon as you start getting older and a little bit more sensible, they keep being bad and you want them to not be bad. So, no. They're no good.
I'm the bad guy, but I'm actually the good guy, but I don't like being the bad guy. I'm the extreme guy that does all the boy stuff, but at the same time I have the softer side, etc. More to the point, the woman that wants the bad guy isn't the right woman for me.
Yeah, it does, because I've done it all my life. Because they're totally irresistible. There's something about them. They're better than chocolate.
Better than chocolate. What about the naughty boy? Is anyone into the naughty boy?
I need fans of Benny Hill.
Thank you for all your calls. It's Jonesy and Amanda's Jam Nation on Gold.
Jam Nation.
Gold. It's Jonesy and Amanda's Jam Nation driving you home with the Spin Doctors. Spin Doctors are coming to town.
Are they?
Yeah, they're going to be performing. I saw some, you see the posters on the telephone poles, which I'm looking forward. Little Miss Can't Be Wrong and that, of course, Two Princes, great songs.
What about Two Punces, the one they wrote about us?
We got Spin Doctors around here at the moment.
Yeah, we're keeping them busy.
Radio network. How are you going with your pants?
Well, I'm dying to get home so I can soak them.
Okay.
If that's all right.
If you've just joined us.
No time to explain.
Righto, you two. That's enough.
What a show.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, Friday's show. Good day to you.
Well, thank God that's over. Catch up on the Jonesy and Amanda podcast. Download the free iHeart app now.
See you next time.
Let's get the hell out of here. Hear every second of Jonesy and Amanda on demand. Search for us now on the iHeart app.